The night breathes. It sighs a wind that tastes of cypress and damp earth, a wind that carries secrets whispered between the stars, secrets only the sunflowers turned towards the absent sun understand. I see through his eyes now, through the restless dance of yellow and blue, a world painted in the fever of the soul. The world is not as it seems, but as it feels, as it breaks and mends itself within the heart. Each brushstroke is a heartbeat, a tremor of longing, a prayer offered to the indifferent sky. The canvas, a mirror reflecting not the face, but the spirit, raw and exposed. The stars are not distant pinpricks of light, but swirling vortexes of emotion, each one a forgotten tear, a stifled scream, a silent hope. They pulse with a life of their own, mirroring the constellations within. Fields of wheat, a sea of gold under the turbulent sky. Each stalk a tiny soldier standing guard against the encroaching darkness. They whisper tales of resilience, of finding strength in the face of the storm. They bend but do not break. A single crow, a black shard against the ochre horizon, a messenger from the land of shadows, or simply a creature seeking shelter in the vastness of the evening. Its cry, a lonely echo in the cathedral of the night. The moon, a spectral eye watching over the slumbering world. It casts its pale light upon the faces of the forgotten, the outcasts, the dreamers who dare to see beyond the veil. It offers solace, a silent promise of dawn. I feel the weight of his solitude, the crushing burden of a heart too large for this world. The world blind to the beauty he so desperately tries to capture. To share, to give. But even in the depths of despair, a spark remains. A flicker of faith in the power of art, in the transformative potential of color, in the enduring strength of the human spirit. The church, small and humble against the immensity of the night, a beacon of hope in a world consumed by shadows. Its windows glow with a warm, inviting light, promising refuge from the storm. A pair of old shoes, worn and weathered, resting by the door. They speak of journeys taken, of miles walked, of a life lived with passion and purpose. They hold the imprint of his soul. The scent of oil taint, turpentine, and earth. The tools of his trade, the weapons of his heart. With them he wages war against the darkness, against the silence, against the oblivion that threatens to consume him. He paints not what he sees, but what he feels. He paints the invisible threads that connect us all, the unspoken emotions that bind us together, the shared human experience of joy and sorrow, of love and loss. The cypress trees, dark sentinels reaching towards the heavens. They stand as symbols of mourning, of remembrance, of the eternal cycle of life and death. They whisper secrets of the ages. And in the heart of the night, a single unwavering flame. a testament to the enduring power of hope, to the indomitable spirit of the artist, to the eternal beauty that lies hidden within the soul. It's a light that refuses to be extinguished, a light that breathes. The stars scattered like diamonds across a velvet cloth, each one a tiny sun, a distant world, a universe unto itself. They pulse with a light that has traveled for eons, carrying tales of cosmic creation and destruction, of birth and rebirth. He sees them not as cold, distant objects, but as living entities, each with its own unique story, its own purpose in the grand tapestry of existence. The moon, a spectral orb hanging in the inky sky, a silent witness to the passage of time, a celestial guardian of the night. It bathes the landscape in an ethereal glow, softening the harsh edges of reality, revealing the beauty that lies hidden in the shadows. A field of sunflowers, their faces turned towards the sun, even in its absence. They stand as symbols of hope, of resilience, of the unwavering pursuit of light. Their vibrant yellow petals, a testament to the life force that flows through all things, a celebration of the beauty that can be found even in the most humble of forms. The wind, a restless spirit that whispers through the wheat fields, carrying secrets from faraway lands. It rustles the leaves of the olive trees, creating a symphony of sound, a lullaby of nature. It brushes against his skin, a gentle reminder of his own mortality, of his connection to the earth, to the cosmos, to the eternal dance of life. The scent of lavender, sweet and calming, filling the air with its intoxicating fragrance. It evokes memories of childhood, of simpler times, of a world untouched by pain and sorrow. It offers a moment of peace, a respite from the torment that plagues his soul. A flock of crows takes flight, their dark silhouettes stark against the pale sky. They soar above the landscape, their cries echoing through the night, carrying messages of change, of transformation, of the inevitable cycle of death and renewal. He sees them not as omens of ill fortune, but as messengers of truth, reminders of the impermanence of all things. The taste of absinthe, bitter and intoxicating, numbing the pain, blurring the edges of reality. It offers a temporary escape from the crushing weight of his existence, a fleeting moment of oblivion. But even in its embrace, he cannot escape the truth that he is alone, that he is lost, that he is searching for something that he may never find. The touch of the canvas, rough and textured beneath his fingertips. It is a source of comfort, of solace, of connection to the physical world. It is a blank slate, a canvas upon which he can pour his heart, his soul, his innermost thoughts and feelings. It is a space where he can create, where he can express himself, where he can find meaning and purpose. The sound of his brushstrokes, rhythmic and deliberate, filling the silence of the night. They are the sounds of his soul, the sounds of his struggle, the sounds of his hope. They are the sounds of a man trying to make sense of the world, trying to find his place within it, trying to leave his mark upon it. He dips the brush into the paint, a swirl of vibrant color. He closes his eyes and sees the world anew. The sun, a ball of fire in the heart of the sky, scorching the earth with its intensity. He feels its heat on his face, its power in his soul. He paints the sun as he feels it, as he knows it to be. Not a cold, distant star, but a living, breathing entity, full of passion and fury. The colors explode on the canvas, a riot of emotion, a symphony of light. Yellows, blues, greens, reds, all swirling together in a vortex of energy. He paints the world as he sees it, as he feels it, not as it is, but as it could be. He paints a world full of beauty, full of hope, full of love. A world where even in the darkest of nights, the light still shines. And with each stroke, with each color, with each breath, he feels a little bit closer to finding that light within himself. The silence returns, deeper now, more profound. The night watches, patiently waiting. The wind sighs through the wheat fields, a restless whisper carrying the scent of rain and dust. It speaks of change, of cycles turning, of the eternal dance between darkness and light. I see the stars shimmering, cold and distant, yet somehow familiar. They are like diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. Each one a tiny spark of hope in the vast emptiness of space. They have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the birth and death of stars, the fleeting beauty of human existence. And still they shine. Still they offer their silent light to those who dare to look up. The path stretches ahead, winding and uncertain. It leads through fields of sunflowers, their faces turned towards the sun, even in its absence. They are a reminder of the resilience of nature, of the unwavering power of hope, of the simple beauty that can be found in even the most ordinary things. I walk slowly, deliberately, feeling the earth beneath my feet. It is solid and grounding, a reminder of my connection to this world, to this life. Each step is a meditation, a prayer, a silent offering to the universe. The weight on my shoulders seems to lighten. The darkness within begins to dissipate. A feeling of peace settles over me, a sense of belonging, of being part of something larger than myself. A small bird sings in the distance, its melody clear and pure. It is a song of joy, of freedom, of the simple pleasure of being alive. It is a reminder that even in the midst of suffering, there is always beauty to be found, always reason to hope. I close my eyes and listen, letting the music wash over me, cleansing my soul. The scent of lavender fills the air, sweet and soothing. It is a reminder of the beauty of the present moment, of the importance of savoring each breath, each sensation, each experience. It is a reminder that life is a gift to be cherished and celebrated, even in its imperfections. I open my eyes and see the world anew, bathed in the soft light of the moon. Everything seems more vibrant, more alive, more beautiful. The trees whisper secrets in the wind. The stars twinkle with delight. The earth breathes with a quiet joy. I am filled with a sense of wonder, of awe, of gratitude. I am alive. I am present. I am connected. The night is a canvas painted with stars and shadows, with dreams and memories. And I am a part of it all, a small but significant brushstroke in the grand masterpiece of creation. The darkness no longer frightens me. It is simply a part of the cycle, a necessary counterpoint to the light. It is in the darkness that we learn to see, to feel, to understand. It is in the darkness that we find our strength, our resilience, our hope. I embrace the night. I embrace the darkness. I embrace the unknown. For within it lies the promise of dawn, the promise of renewal, the promise of a new beginning. The night breathes, and I breathe with it. We are one, connected by the invisible threads of the universe. And in this connection, I find peace, I find strength, I find hope. The wheat field sways gently, a golden sea under the watchful eyes of the stars. A solitary figure walks on, disappearing into the horizon, carrying the light within. The night holds its breath, waiting for the dawn, a promise whispered on the wind. The brush rests, the painting complete, a soul at peace.